everyone. Today, a visionary leader whose entrepreneurial journey exemplifies innovation, precision, and global ambition joins us. We would like to warmly welcome Mr. Anup Surve, founder and managing director of MKA Engineers and Exporters Private Limited, to our MSME Masterclass. A mechanical engineer by training, Mr. Surve began his career with the Bajaj Group's KC Industries and Fraser Turner, where he built a strong foundation in manufacturing and operations before venturing into entrepreneurship. In 1999, he established MK Engineers and over the years expanded it into multiple verticals, from low voltage switchgear manufacturing and automotive components to precision fabrication and sheet metal assemblies. Today, MKA Engineers and Exporters operates from two state-of-the-art facilities in Navi Mumbai and Ratnagiri, serving clients from across India, the US, Europe, and Australia. Under his leadership, MKA has evolved into an ISO certified export house, offering excellent capabilities in fabrication, machining, laser cutting, coating, and turnkey engineering solutions. The company caters to sectors such as pharmaceuticals, infrastructure, mining, R&D, and automotive manufacturing, with a proven record of delivering complex custom-built products to global standards. Mr. Surve's success reflects the spirit of Indian MSMEs, combining technical depth, hands-on leadership, and a commitment to quality that competes on the world stage. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Anup Surve to the MSME Masterclass. Welcome, sir. Welcome on board.
Welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay.
So my first question to you is, what is the first thing an MSME should consider when planning to enter exports market, and is there a checklist or a mental shift that needs to happen before them taking this leap?
First of all, they should know what they are manufacturing, because your own product should speak the international quality. Once you know what you are manufacturing is, you are able to make it as per good quality standards or international quality standards. Then next time comes to identifying the various market, in which segment you are supplying, whether you are being in automobile market, whether you can do it pharma market, whether in a mining market or any construction market. And then probably he has to start looking for this prospective buyer in various regions. Mainly for India, see, we are now competing with most of the countries you'll find in China. So the developing countries will buy from us because our labor is cheap. So like European market, US market, or other Australia, New Zealand, this kind of markets they have to tap. Okay, and they have to find out the real potential buyers for us. So this is how he has to first find out the market, where my product goes, which industries and which country.
Got it, understood. And so how can a small or a medium-sized unit assess if its shop floor is ready to meet global quality or compliance standards? And are there any early indicators or self-assessments that they can use?
Yes. First of all, they should go for ISO quality standards, because at least they will start knowing the processes. Okay. In many of the industries, we do ISO just for namesake, but we have to implement it properly. Okay. With this, at least the habitual people will get habitual to the process of that. This is not happening. And I would say quality is not a system. You should bring first culture into your people of quality, because I've seen many entrepreneurs fails in quality, dealing the quality in good quality products in abroad, and we fail miserably again for repeat orders and spoil our country's name also. So first they have to take some quality manuals, start implementing, make our company highly quality conscious, because that is very, very important. And once you start doing that, you will come to know a lot of making the shop floor neat and tidy, then making the workflow more smoother. Okay? Because your foreign customer comes, they wanted to have the neat and clean shops, a good place to have this inventory management. These all, it has to do the self-assessment on our own first. And once they make their shop capable to that, to international standards, where most of the cases, buyer won't give orders directly. They will come and visit your product factory. In that factory, they will first look at your all papers and processes first, because they are not only buying products from India, they are buying process from India. Okay, because if you see in abroad, all companies are process driven, and which we are not. We work more on intuition. So the thing starts there. To cultivate that culture in your organization, then you can think really I can go for the export market.
So now when it comes to documentation and certifications, what are the absolute must-haves to begin exporting? And moreover, do these vary depending on the target country?
No, most of the people from our side of ISO is sufficient for us to beginners. Okay. Once you go in the deeper, then various certifications like CE marking for European market or some automobile, some other certifications required. But to just start with an MSME, ISO is self-sufficient for all international market.
And is it like a standard thing across all the sectors?
Yes, yeah, it's a standard thing across all the sectors.
All right. Now, for MSMEs new to the international markets, how should they rethink or adapt their packaging for exports? And is there a big difference between domestic and global packaging requirements?
Yes, there is a big difference because here you have to send goods in sea or sometimes in air. It has to be very well packed. And it cannot be like sending from here to Delhi or here to Pune, from Mumbai to Pune. It has to be in container. Where with sea, it's really volatile. Container happens target almost 180 degrees also. So this should be very sturdy packaging. By the same time, it should be not so much laborious packaging, because if you send the goods outside India, labor is very costly. They should not spend money to unpack their packing. So it should be very, very thought-given processes and packaging. Even in 180 degrees, containers get tilt, which is going to happen, get bounced. So it should not get damaged packaging.
Got it. So we keep hearing about traceability. According to you, how critical it is when exporting, and how can MSMEs implement it affordably?
Yeah, it is must. Let me tell you, when we are supplying this month-to-month schedule, see, normally what happens in exports, it's already schedules given, because these are all, we are in OEM markets. Okay, so we supply a particular part to them. Then any quality issues happens, so any defect occurs, so it should be traceable to them also. So it will help save their time, their money plus our money also. So you have to give at least month-wise or container-wise batch number to that product. So particular that batch, they can keep it aside or they can scrap it. Otherwise, if there is no traceability to sort out all these 3-4 months inventory or 3-4 containers material, it's very difficult for them. So at least batch-wise, container-wise or month-wise, traceability is must. And you can also diagnose. And from every lot, you should have 5 pieces, 10 pieces at your end also. Till this is just to customers okay it, customer quality get passed, then you can keep it aside.
Do we generally, sir, across sectors, do we generally put quality certificates with the products?
Yes. Quality inspection reports we provide. It is must. Okay. It's better for both at least our customers get then handy what is dimensions we have got it, and plus for us it's a quality check and cross check also. So just like other documents, quality certificates, quality reports are very, very essential and important.
Got it. Now, so what quality benchmarks or expectations do international buyers usually have from Indian manufacturers, and are there any red flags that buyers typically look out for?
Very good questions. Basically, raw material testing. Okay, so whatever raw material we buy from this very open market, they give their mill test certificate, but which is not enough. They want UL approved, that is international approved laboratory certificate to be tested, because the things start basically from raw material. Because their raw material quality and sometimes the raw material quality available in India makes a lot of difference to them. So first red flag is your raw material test certificates are must. See, processing more or less same in our world. Okay, because we can, particular dimensions you can measure it. Here also the person can measure, there also measure. But raw material you cannot see by naked eye. So raw material testing is very, very essential. Red flag is that first. Sometimes we test material in Indian lab, international lab, plus we test, we send to the customer to test in his lab before dispatching the container. If it is a defense related job, it's a government related job, it is like that. For example, I'll quote, in our Australian, we are supplying to one of customer in Australian electricity board. So electricity boards parts are very much critical for them. So every raw material which we buy in India, first we cut that material, we test it here, plus we send pieces to Australia. They test in their lab, and once they approve it, then we can use it.
Okay. Now, sir, talking about lean manufacturing practices, according to you, how can these practices help MSMEs become more cost-effective and reliable exporters, and where should they start?
Can you elaborate this question again?
Yeah, I'm asking how can lean manufacturing practices help MSMEs become more cost-effective and reliable exporters, and where should they start?
Those who want to really do exports, so this first step is, as I told you, they have to focus on quality first. Okay, and quality is a mindset again, and training of the people, the quality, because that is what's happening in India. यहाँ पे quality चलता है, चल जाएगा, वो सब वहाँ पे नहीं चलता है. Even though they can use it, they will put it in quarantine, but again your impression gets damaged. So first, you train your people to make good quality product. And it starts from not quality control, putting quality control engineers and quality control team to cross-check the production. But it starts from this, the manufacturing, the person who is operating press shop, operating vending, he should learn that to make the quality product first. And this most important practice which I came across in last 20 years of export is, if you can control your quality perfectly with all concerns and all types of methods and instrumentations you can put which is required, then export is not that difficult.
Now, so to our attendees, do shop floor changes become necessary when manufacturing for exports, and how can layout or process tweaks make a difference?
Yes, your material should flow like a water flow. It should not get stuck and pile up anywhere. Okay, and this will minimize your mistakes also. So it should be like from raw material, first operation, second operation. Workstation should be well equipped with all instruments, all quality checks, all drawing sets. So it should be and you have to streamline your process and shop floor like that only. It should be, no bottlenecks is required anywhere. Okay, then the mistakes can happen. Then the parts remains here, it gets piled up, then it doesn't move, then somebody's not taking to second step. So it is very, very important. And see, this depends on product to product. It's very difficult to explain on this. But yes, the material should flow very systematically if the changes is required. Because once your raw material is created, it should be in one line till you get the finished goods.
So raw material prices like steel fluctuate very often. Now, how can MSMEs build this volatility into their export pricing and contracts?
See, most of the time there are two factors in this. In our customers, we have one is currency fluctuation that I'm just relating these both aspects, and raw material pricing. So most of the customers are very much comfortable if you give them the base price in your costing. Okay, if suppose my steel price is 60 rupees, so plus minus 2 rupees, okay, up to that I can bear that cost. The same way like currency. See, Australian dollar is 55 rupees, so plus minus 2 rupees, how we work in that. So these two factors, better to have clear contract with customer, because see, volumes are very big sometimes in exports, and even all of a sudden if 10 rupees goes down, 10 rupees so it is very difficult for us. At the same time, keeping too much inventory is also not the correct idea. You increase your cost of operations, cost of manufacturing. Plus, sometimes customer may change his mind, his demand may go down. So without order, we should not stock also. So best way to have a contract in manufacturing, the raw material based price and currency based price. And you're secured.
Got it. Now, so tell our attendees what are some of the common missteps MSMEs make while transitioning from local to global shipments, and anything to specifically avoid.
See, first of all, they should avoid transition from local to global, right? Paperwork, which is very important. Where here's your only invoice is there, it's okay for local. So first thing is they have to very, very careful about invoice, shipping bill of lading, then certificate of origin, because these are your goods passport to carry the goods. So the critical area of which is not very difficult. Initially, we will feel it difficult, but this is which area where people has to be very much awareness and attentive about it, because the paperwork is very important, because your goods can get stuck up in other countries' customs department, and it will be this sometimes the damage losses. I'll tell you the example in one of US or in USA or one of container has come back just because fumigation sticker was not prominent on the boxes. So when you are packaging in wooden container, wooden boxes, then you have to do the fumigation. So that fumigation proper certificate is required. Then on each and every box, they put a stamp of fumigated, which was not pure. So from entire container has been sent back. I've gone through this. So this kind of things you have to be very particular. Along with product, this compliance part is very important.
Especially, I think the packaging part of it.
Packaging part of it and paperwork is very important.
Got it. So finding the right logistics partner for exports can be very tricky. Now, what strategies work best to identify the reliable ones?
There are good shipping companies available in India, and most of the time, our global buyer, they are buying from various countries like Vietnam or China or whatever. So many times they suggest also we have our own shipping agent. Most of the cases this is happening like this. Okay, so we can take their help also. I mean, suppose we are supplying in Germany, so maybe one shipping line is good in Germany, other may not be good in America. So it varies from countries to countries. Okay.
So we've heard about PDIs or pre-dispatch inspections. What role do they play, and how can MSMEs build a basic internal PDI system?
Yeah. See, a PDI system is not your product is packed, your product is quality checked and definitely packed in container. So what mistakes can happen, whether packing is done properly with quantity. See, in shop floor, it can happen with quality. So if your quantity is bad, it is again a disturbance in Indian customs as well as disturbance there also. So first thing you have to ensure the quality. Quantity, because in manufacturing you are well taking care of your inspection reports, your quality standards, all these things there. But then pre-dispatch is the crucial part, whether quantity is right number of boxes. Those boxes are very well marked. The marking is required in each and every boxes. Product name, product details, then box number, then final outer wooden box number, smaller box number, then sub box number. That's it. Even though we sometimes initially we insisted our people to do the recording of the container loading in our premises, whether containers will put it in right way or not, to understand how to put it and whether it has been ensuring the customer also how we are doing this thing. So pre-dispatch inspection most is packaging and cross-checking the quantities.
For businesses working with multiple fabricators or vendors, how can they ensure quality consistency for export shipments?
Yeah, but in that case, they have to put their quality system or their quality engineers in that customer and vendor places. We do that because sometimes we get huge orders which we cannot cope up in our factory. So we give a lot of other fabricators work also. But we ensure that our quality control inspector sits there in their factory, get the goods in our factory, and we spend a lot of, whenever that kind of outsourcing we do, we spend a lot of time and manpower on repeat quality checking, sometimes 100% quality check, because vendor may not be as equipped as like our setup. So we take extra care by putting 100% efforts on quality.
And what are some of the lesser known or hidden costs involved in exporting that MSME should account for from day one?
Most and foremost is your transportation cost, whether you are considering freight cost you are considering properly or not. Then your packaging cost, because it is not that simple sometimes. Because job is critical, then the packaging is it has to seaworthy packaging. So that cost people forget. Then third is maybe paperwork cost, custom clearance and all this cost. People are not aware of that. Okay. So there's something different like these areas only, because the product is same. Suppose I'm making the fabrication part, it is for local market and Indian market is somehow the manufacturing process same. But what is the difference is this: transportation cost, and packaging cost. These are the two costs are vary like anything. Sometimes maybe the part cost is as good as packaging cost.
So we've received one of the questions from our attendees, and he's asking, buyers often conduct factory audits. How should MSMEs prepare for these inspections to make a strong impression?
Yes, it's a very important thing. Okay, and buyer comes in our factory. They first see our documentation processes. Okay, and they first don't go to shop floor. They try to see how you are running the factories, what are the processes. So we have to give most important to the processes, and then they will check your quality systems, your calibrations of your instruments, all these paperwork they will do, and then they will visit shop floor and see how your shop flow chart is moving and how the neatly cleanly clean. Then your scale. Then most important is the safety shoes, safety goggles, all these are in place or not. These are all critical areas, and we have to give a lot of importance to processes and our paperwork, which cannot be only for namesake.
So now, sir, tell us what are some of the best practices that you have adopted at NK Engineers and Exporters that work best for global markets?
First, we have our ISO really implemented. It's not in paperwork. Okay, you can visit our factory anytime and do the audit for that. Okay. Then second, we strictly follow the safety norms, because we know that he's not much more sometimes he's not interested in his job. He can train us how to make it. But what are the culture? Safety shoes, safety goggles, all are there. Then very neat and clean kind of setups. Then your instruments calibrations. These are some practices is must, and people get satisfied with that, they're happy about it. And good space should be there available, because we work in very congested space, and buyer always look for where is my rejection area, where is the raw material storage, where is the component storage. Okay, what kind of hygiene we are maintaining. The big buyers comes and audit for even washrooms and all. How we are keeping our workers, how we are keeping our staffs.
Because you just mentioned about staff, do you think is there any kind of staff training that is required for them to be equipped for these kind of setups?
Yes, very much required, and we do that, because they should know how to keep the factory clean, neat, tidy. Because we have a lot of workers also that have a lot of bad habits in India. Okay. So the training is a continuous process, and it is must. Because every month somebody from some country is visiting your factory. So it has to be not occasionally somebody buyer is coming, so let us swipe the shop floor. It's not. It's just the culture in the factory.
With that, we've come to the end of today's episode. So thank you so much for being with us and for sharing your insights on shop floor to global markets and export strategies for our MSMEs. It means a lot to us, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
For our attendees who are online, if you'd like to view the current episode, if you've missed any part of the current episode or the previously done episodes, please go on YouTube, type JSW1 MSME, and you'll find all the episodes uploaded there. Thank you once again, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.